And now to Madison County, where some of the homeless there have a week to find a new place to stay.
Our David McAnally spent the evening in Anderson, where he learned why the people who live there have to go.
Beyond the trees, inside some woods, a homemade project to help the homeless is itself about to be homeless, but the landowner says he has no choice. Merle Dossett cares for his business, he cares for his city of Anderson, and cares for the homeless, he says.
The Christian responsibility is to try to help people out, and that I've done.
But he does not care for what he sees going on here on his property, and if the homeless camp that's set up isn't gone in 7 days,
I will let a police officer notify, and then it goes to the court.
We call it Tent City.
Nick Pancol has lived with other homeless here at Nick's by the river for more than a year.
I have a cot and, pretty much a mattress and all the blankets and stuff.
He keeps his shelter powered with a generator and donated solar panels.
But all this is just pretty much what God has put on my heart, sir, to be honest with you.
He says he works with local nonprofits to get help with long-term housing and addiction counseling for folks. Doesn't get to take a penny himself, he says.
I saved 2 lives last year. Actually, people that were wanting to commit suicide. I've had officers pull up and say, Nick, can you help this individual? And I've been like, yes.
But the landowner who has tried to work with the camp says it's not working.
I said, I don't want any theft. I don't want you harboring any criminals and no drugs.
But he says all of that has happened, and the camp has grown out of control.
I don't want it at that, and the city don't need it. My neighbor doesn't need it. And so this is why I made an on-spot decision for him to get out.
I have 1 week left, sir.
What will you do then at the end of that?
Sir, it'd be amazing if I could get all this out of here in 1 week. I mean, I don't know what to do. I'm at wit's end.
The landowner says he's also worried about the legal liability of hosting that kind of operation on his grounds. David McAnally, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.